What's up, y'all? We're here at Nekocon 2025. It's gonna be a good time.
You're here with EvilOttoJrCosplayer, and I'm helping out with the social media content creation here at Nekocon. I have been doing mostly behind the scenes videos, kind of just pulling cosplayers aside. So it's really just getting a peek of what we're seeing today at Nekocon. I always enjoy pulling people to the side, and so getting to do it for the convention is a really fun new experience for me. And also, cosplayers love the attention. They love being on camera and video. So it's been a lot of fun for both ends. It's one of those experiences that it's definitely worth trying at least once. So don't be shy if you want to do content creation at conventions, or if you even want to volunteer. They always need extra hands.
Taking a walk through Nekocon, there's some really fun things going on. I'm going to a panel about Sonic the Hedgehog history.
Sonic the Hedgehog, November 14, 2006. This sure is a game. The plot doesn't make sense, the game is glitchy. I'm not going to completely rag on this game because this game is like almost 20 years old. And honestly, I haven't even played it. Mephiles coming out of the ground, shooting Sonic in the back, killing him, which makes Elise cry, which releases Iblis. Because Iblis was sealed inside her, and the only way to release that seal is if she cried. Iblis gets released, Mephiles form together, Solaris, the sun god, is once more. But Sonic doesn't stay dead forever, because through the power of friendship and the Chaos Emerald, and the human girl Elise kissing Sonic on the mouth, this dead hedgehog somehow brings him back to life. Him, Silver, and Shadow all go super and save the day. And that's basically the game.
Are we all in line for the AV contest?
As Josh made his way back to the booth, I made my way over to the Nintendo photo shoot.
Look at all. All right, all the links stay up. All everybody else
We just did a Nintendo photo shoot for about 30 minutes. It was pretty simple to set up. I had to email a person in charge of organization, and we were on the calendar a month before the convention. It was a little bit tricky finding the exact location due to the email location, and I had to send a lot of fans of Nintendo I've seen throughout to come because not many people knew about it, but all in all, it was really fun. This is also the first time I've run a photo shoot. I've been to plenty over the years. This is the first time I was actually confident enough to attempt to run one, and I had a list, and I followed the list, and we got it done within 20 minutes. This is my first time going to Nekocon. It was pretty awesome, and I really want to come back next year.
Once the photo shoot ended, I made my way over to the manga library.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm here with the Carolina Manga Library. The Carolina Manga Library is a traveling manga and graphic novel library that goes to cons all up and down the East Coast and sometimes in the Midwest too. We encourage people to read using graphic novels and manga. We use our collection of over 5,000 volumes to encourage a love of reading and to promote literacy. The Carolina Manga Library started in 2013 at a convention called NashiCon in Columbia, South Carolina. It was founded by myself and the head librarian, Laura. We started with a collection of maybe 20 books, but now it's grown to over 5,000 volumes. One of the biggest cons we go to is MomoCon down in Atlanta, Georgia. And another large one we've been to is MetroCon down in Florida. We're always jam-packed at those cons, so check out the manga that we have in the collection and let us know what you like to read so we can add more to the collection.
He got there way after me.
How's Nekocon been going?
I love Nekocon. It's my second year here. I love the crowd here. Everyone's super friendly. I like doing like cons like this size. They're much easier to manage. They're not super crazy.
Pretty good. I used to attend this con when I was in college because I went to college nearby. This is my first time tabling at it.
Very fun. Met a lot of cool people.
Oh, it's so cold in here.
Yeah, it's kind of cold in here though.
Yeah, the draft is crazy. But everyone's so friendly. Everyone's like really enthusiastic. So it's such like a warm feeling. So it balances out the cold.
So far, wonderful. It's been real busy. A lot of smiles and great cosplays. So I do a daily cosplay contest for my table. I pick one winner a day. They get added to the wall. They get this custom trophy. It's fun for me. It's fun for whoever wins. Not everybody gets a chance to participate or win the main costume contest. I wish every table did it.
What's your best-selling item so far?
Best selling, definitely my Date Everything stuff right now. I think I'm like the only person that has Date Everything merch at like most cons I go to. So that's been super cool. The creators actually bought stuff for me too, which was like super neat.
I had a Rosalina print that kind of matched these Peach and Daisy ones, so that one sold out. Definitely my Nintendo stuff is the most popular.
Today, it's been this one right here. It's been making everybody that walked by smile.
Definitely my Mega Man Battle Network stuff. So I loved Mega Man Battle Network ever since I was a really, really young kid. I think it was like in 2024 when I started really selling my Mega Man Battle Network stuff because a lot of other people have the same passion as I do. It turns into a lot of sales.
Right now, like my bestseller is probably my Uma Musume charms because it is very popular. But I think like overall, my bestsellers are actually my pet cat. Everyone loves cats, so they always come up and they're like, oh my god, cats.
What was the first con you tabled at?
First convention was Anime North in Toronto. I was fortunate enough to split with a friend, so it was a really good learning experience for me.
First ever one that I tabled at, I believe, was Animazement in 2022.
The first con I ever did was Tidewater Comic-Con. It was their second year doing it.
I think I was at Castle Point Anime Convention in New Jersey.
I got an email one day from K-Play Fest in like California, and they're like, oh, we'd like to invite you to table at K-Play.
Any advice for anyone that wants to get into tabling?
Yeah, I would say start small and start manageable. Don't get your expectations like too high. Like do it part-time, do it a couple times a year to get started. See if you like it because it's definitely very demanding, especially if you're like someone who doesn't love talking to people all the time. And I'd say start with stuff with like stickers, prints, stuff that's easy and cheap to make versus like getting straight into like pins and the expensive stuff, and do what you want to do because there's no point in following trends in this industry. It's better to just actually commit to what you want to do. That's why you're an artist anyway.
You just kind of got to jump into it. It's really a learning curve, I think. Every table that I do, I feel like I learned something new, so constantly taking what I learned at previous cons, applying it to like future cons that I go to.
Always have your prices posted and make sure you have bags. Nobody wants to leave buying something and have nothing to put it in.
Do your passion first, but at the same time, you also have to be a little bit smart about it and diversify a little bit.
Be smart about your business, like behind the scenes, and just doing the research beforehand.
Throughout the convention, a lot of attendees had these ribbons on their badges. What were they for? And how could I get some?
So the ribbon game is, it's basically, it's yes. For some people it's a competition, for some it is just a fun thing to do, but it is essentially just collecting ribbons.
It is a game where people print ribbons, they hand them out, they typically have an objective or a challenge that you have to complete, and it's all just in the spirit of fun, seeing how many ribbons you can possibly collect.
Different little tasks that you have to do. So I'll do the seal of approval. That one, you have to go to the con chair, and he has a little plush seal that you have to get its approval from, which we basically just pet. And then he gives you the ribbon. Duck of Doom, you had to give a duck fact or quack. This one, you had to give a chaotic fact about yourself.
I started 4 years ago as just somebody who was collecting. So I went to the panels, I did the challenges, collected the ribbons, had a really great time doing it, and decided I wanted to start handing out my own ribbons. I've been handing out my own ribbons for the past 2 years, and I make a new design every year.
I do this once a year. I don't do this any other time for any other convention, just Nekocon.
My design for this year is a Ranma Saotome Anything Goes Dojo ribbon. So it has the panda from Ranma with the little sign. You had to do any martial arts pose, anything goes. If you're coming to Nekocon, ribbon game here is super fun. We have a lot of people that participate. We're trying to get more and more organized every year. If you're going to a convention that doesn't have ribbon game, you should definitely start one. All you have to do is print some ribbons and hand them out.
Well, I mean, that's got it. That's Eevee.
That is Eevee.
That is Eevee.
Absolutely. So here is my Eat a Bag Scavenger Hunt ribbon.
It had become my goal to get as many ribbons as possible throughout the convention. By the end, I was what the kids called decked out. Who are you cosplaying as?
I'm cosplaying Martin, also known as In the Littlewood, from the Rats SMP.
Lala from Prepara.
Haru Urara from Umusume. Meichiro McQueen from Umusume.
Okarun from Dawn to Dawn.
Hornet from Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Ellie Williams from The Last of Us Part 2.
Pure Vanillas Awakened form from Cookie Run Kingdom.
And I am the Sandworm from Beetlejuice.
King Dedede from Kirby.
Magalore, also from Kirby.
Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop.
W.D. Gaster.
Alucard from Helsing.
I am Pomni. And I'm Okarun.
John Halo.
John Dead Space.
John Nightrain.
Charlie Morningstar.
Faggy. Lady Gyokyo from The Apothecary Diaries.
Mista from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Luigi and Mario Maids.
Linny from Genshin Impact.
Risley from Genshin Impact.
Acheron from Honkai Star Rail.
Cypher from Honkai Star Rail.
Yalan from Genshin Impact.
Futaba from Persona 5.
Frat Boy Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Ranma Saotome from Ranma 1/2.
Ginu from K-pop Demon Hunters.
Joker from Persona 5.
Rose from Chainsaw Man.
Denji from Chainsaw Man.
Akira from Devilman Crybaby.
Chris, Susie, and Rose.
Momo Ayase from Dadadan.
Junko Enoshima from Danganronpa.
Mikan Sumiki from Danganronpa.
Scorpion. I'm the Mortal Kombat 2 version.
And I'm the MK11.
I am a Brown Among Us.
I'm Brian, the Pokemon.
I'm cosplaying as Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Biollante.
What's your favorite anime?
Shoujo Kageki Revue Starlight, an amazing, beautiful anime about theater girls.
Apothecary Diaries.
Cardcaptor Sakura.
I don't watch a lot of anime, so I'm a really fake fan. Trigun, though, specifically the 98 version.
Dawn to Dawn, obviously.
Probably Helsing, if we're doing classic.
My Hero is on top.
Blink Click.
Black Butler, Ride or Die.
Dawn to Dawn.
My Hero Academia.
Jinro and the Wolf Brigade. It's an underrated classic.
Definitely Cowboy Bebop.
Jormungand.
Spy X Family.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Absolute Cinema, gotta be Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Attack on Titan.
Freerun. Freerun is so peak.
My Happy Marriage.
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
One Piece. I love One Piece so much.
Probably Mob Psycho.
One Piece. My Dress Up Darling right now is my #1 anime. Go figure, cosplayer likes My Dress Up Darling.
YBC. For the people who know.
Fairy Tail.
Higurashi When They Cry.
Or in High School Host Club.
Fairy Tail.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Madoka Magica.
Chainsaw Man.
Soul Eater.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Freerun.
Gurren Lagann is my favorite anime of all time because I find it so incredibly inspirational.
Lupin the Third.
Dorohedoro.
One Piece. I have been watching it since I was 12.
Attack on Titan.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Pokemon.
Akira.
Konosuba.
One Piece.
Fully Cooley.
Team dub or team sub?
I mostly prefer dub.
I am definitely team sub.
It really depends on the VAs because sometimes I like to listen to it while I'm doing something else, but if I'm sitting right in front of the TV watching, then I like just reading the subs.
I go with subs, so it does better with tone. There are definitely some where I prefer the dub, or if I'm trying to work on something and watch the anime at the same time, I'll put on the dub.
Subtitles, they're really funny. Like, the voices get all crazy, and they actually do speak a little bit of English if you can catch it.
I'm honestly team dub. I feel like for certain animes, especially like My Hero and Dragon Ball, it's objectively better than the Japanese. It sounds a bit too squeaky in those to me personally.
I just like some of the intensity that comes behind the original Japanese voice actors, so I'm kind of going to go with the sub.
I'm dub because if I gotta pay full attention, I want that on in the background. I want to pay attention to that.
I like a little bit of both, but I like dub so I can appreciate the animation.
I like dub.
I'm team dub.
I like to watch it subbed first and then I rewatch it dubbed. I'm more sub.
Okay, honestly, a lot of people give dub a bad rap. Dub is pretty good for the most part. I have to go team dub, honestly.
Now, I'm mostly team sub. However, there are some
some dubs that are just superior. Looking at you, Dragon Ball.
I'm so team sub that I haven't watched anime in a long time just because I haven't found myself the time to actually dedicate looking at the screen and actually reading the words.
I'm team dub. I'm dyslexic. It is almost impossible to choose.
I prefer a dub myself.
Sub, 100%. I don't even think anime needs a dub.
Usually it's sub. I think it carries more of the original intention from the voice actors, and it can kind of get lost in translation with the dub.
I think team sub, probably.
I feel like I'm leaning more towards sub just because I feel like a lot of the capabilities of like Japanese voice actors are some of my favorite, especially like My Dress Up Darling. Watching season 2 and like hearing how far the ranges of some of those Japanese voice actors go is really incredible to me.
I would go with sub just because I think listening in English is kind of corny.
Mostly I'm team sub.
I'm team sub, but depending on how funny the dub is, I will always watch a dub. It's funny.
Default is sub, but like they said, dub is pretty funny.
I'm sub for my like shonen animes and then dub for like my humor animes.
Same here.
I'm definitely team sub.
Team sub. Same here, team sub.
I'm team dub because I multitask.
I'm team sub because I can multitask.
Sub unless it's a comedy.
I personally find more commonly I enjoy subs, but dubs absolutely have a place in the community.
I'm a fan of some high-budget dubs.
It just depends on like the setting, if that makes sense.
Team sub.
Absolutely sub all the way.
I like to play devil's advocate, so I'm gonna go dub here for my fellow dub listeners.
Team sub.
Sub.
I'd say dub.
Team sub, the quality of sub are just generally better.
Team dub. I speak Japanese. Nihongo ga wakarimasu.
What? $4 chicken sandwiches? No way! That's a bargain! I can't believe you have $3 chicken sandwiches. $1 pizza? My goodness.
$1 pizza.
That's practically a robbery.
All right, guys, that's it for Nekocon. They're shooing all the attendees out. They're telling the vendor to start to wrap things up. And so that's it for Nekocon. We really enjoyed our time. We got to talk with a lot of cool people, got a lot of great sales, and we would definitely come back to Nekocon next year. We really had a good time. Thanks, folks. We'll see you next time.
We are a family-friendly channel here, guys.